Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Man United are en route to the Europa League final. I told y'all that Man United will win the FA Cup. Okay, this is not me being overexcited because I would love Man United to win the Europa League, but then uh you know that Spurs have beat us 3 times, right? This season. We haven't beat Spurs since 2022. Okay? Since 2022, Man United have not beaten Spurs. Right? Anyway, I'll talk about that towards the end of the video. We have Champions League action midweek. Honestly speaking, there's a reason why I didn't make a video for the Premier League because it's simple. I do not care. I feel like Dua Lipa. I don't really give an F. I don't care about the Premier League. Even if you finished 17th, I don't care. What I care about is the Europa League. And I will make a video for the Europa League. And I feel like I should have made a reaction video last week, but then technical difficulties and still a starting channel, still haven't. But I'm shooting my videos using my phone, so my high school teacher used to call that excuses for failure, but excuses nonetheless. But I'm really trying to build a consistency and work with me here. I'm hoping to get to 100 subscribers real soon. So make sure you just like and subscribe to the videos. There's a surprise towards the end of the video. Watch till the end, and you will find out. I've always said I think Arsenal will win the Champions League. I've always said that and I get this hate amongst people when I tell them I'm a Man United fan, but then I don't mind Arsenal. Yes, there's a rivalry there, but then we are not competing in anything together. I'm jealous of Arsenal, and I don't handle jealousy with rage. I handle jealousy as a learning curve. Arsenal have what I want. I want what Arsenal have and more. That is what I want. And I don't gain anything hating on Arsenal. I gain a lot hating on Man City because I just hate Man City. I don't respect Man City. I hate Liverpool, but I respect Liverpool. I like Chelsea. I hate the fans. That's my standpoint. If we were competing with Arsenal in the Champions League, then I will have a reason to hate Arsenal. But then we are not competing in anything. They're on a different universe, we are on a different universe, they're on a different path, we are on a different path. We are not competing for anything. I have no reason to hate Arsenal. Right? And also, and I keep telling you all this story every time. The reason why I have a soft spot for Arsenal is because my mom, my dad, stepfather, brothers, both my best friends are all Arsenal fans. Everyone around me is an Arsenal fan. So it's pretty hard to hate on a team that everyone around you supports. It's pretty hard to hate on it. Right? If we were competing for something with Arsenal, I have a reason to hate Arsenal. I don't just hate a team for no reason. I'm not that kind of person. But anyway, Arsenal are losing 2-0, 1-0 to PSG in the first leg because PSG snuck in a quick goal. Personally, I think if it wasn't for the first 20 minutes, Arsenal was the better team. PSG were the better team for 20 minutes, capitalized on it. Arsenal were the better team for 70 minutes, didn't capitalize on it. And that's the difference in the match. That's what happened in the match. I feel like Arsenal will beat PSG at Parc des Princes. I feel like if Arsenal go to France with the same mentality they went to Madrid, Arsenal will beat France. And then there's this conspiracy theory, right? There's this conspiracy theory that Munich crowns a new champion every time a final is played there. Look at when Nottingham Forest won the Champions League was at Munich. Look at the first time Chelsea won, it was at Munich, I think. Man United won the first Champions League at Munich. So every time a Champions League final is hosted in Munich, a new champion is crowned. And there's this conspiracy theory that every team that knocks Barcelona out of the Champions League goes on to win the Champions League. Inter drew 3-3 with Barcelona at the Nou Camp, right? So, I don't know. And then there's this conspiracy theory that no team that has beaten PSV wins the Champions League. Arsenal beat PSV 9-3, 9-2, 9-3 on aggregate. So, taking into consideration all the conspiracy theories, PSG are set to win this Champions League. But I feel like this is not the year for conspiracy theories. I feel like Arsenal will be the team that will break the PSG curse. I feel like that. Because Inter, I feel like, okay, let me just make my predictions. Arsenal will beat PSG tomorrow. Inter will beat Barcelona today. And the final is set, as I've always told you, the final will be Arsenal versus Inter Milan. And I feel like Arsenal have everything. Arsenal have everything to beat Inter Milan. But it will be a hard final against Inter Milan. A really hard final. Coming on to Manchester United, I feel like Man United have everything to beat Spurs. And going into the conspiracy theories, I was just reading about the law of averages, right? And the law of averages is the commonly held belief that a particular outcome or event will over a certain period of time occur at a frequency that is similar to its probability. Man United and Tottenham right now are terrible. Terrible. Two teams on two different boats, but literally the same boat. Terrible team. Just that their manager is under pressure and our manager isn't. But then two teams that could do better, could be better, want to be better. And the Europa League is their only hope. Man United and Spurs, fallen from glory. Man United haven't won a game against Tottenham Hotspurs since 2022. We're in 2025. We haven't beat Tottenham Hotspurs since 2022. Right? So which means, according to the law of averages, Man United are favourites to win the Europa League. But then football is a very awkward sport. It doesn't respect any laws, honestly speaking. Only the law of gravity, because the ball has to come down. But football is a very weird sport. Man United can lose to Spurs in the final and Spurs finally win a trophy. Or Man United can beat Spurs in the final and Spurs are the same old mediocre team which doesn't win trophies, gets to finals, never wins trophies. It could be one or the other. But I just have this feeling that Man United will win the Europa League. And just imagine finishing wherever we'll finish, bottom half of the table in everything, but still be in the Champions League. How legendary will that be? How legendary will that be? And Spurs already won a trophy. Harry Kane won the Bundesliga. Like, that is enough for Spurs. Like, you already won a trophy. Harry Kane is representing you with the trophy. They paid 100 million for Harry Kane. He won a trophy. You all have won a trophy already. Fair dues, right? But I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a. I don't want to be carried away. If we face Spurs in the final, it's going to be a hard final. But I have a feeling Man United will win the Europa League. Chelsea will win the Farmers League, the Conference League. They are en route to meet Real Betis. I don't know if Anthony will represent on that day, but I don't know. Chelsea are favourites to win the Conference League. They've been playing with churches all through, like Noah and Saint Justin the Jacobis, and like a Catholic church in Athens, and like they've been facing churches. I don't know if even I don't even know if there's a station that airs Conference League matches, especially with Chelsea. But then there's this stat I was reading that Chelsea has brought in a lot of the most money to the Conference League ever since the league was made. Just for Chelsea participating in the league, the Conference League has made way more money. The same way that when Man United or like Arsenal is in the Europa League make a lot of money because so many people watch the Europa League. Man United has one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and that's why. And this is the reason why I have a lot of disrespect for Man City. Y'all can't even fill out Wembley. And I have this theory like Man City fans right now are children because as a child you want to feel like you want to get the winning feeling. I supported Man United because it was the winning team growing up and I want to support that team. So right now most of the most of the fans that support Man City are children, and them being children, their fathers are either Man United fans, Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, not City really per se, but you know the orthodox teams, right? Even if and Man City fans have the audacity to claim that they don't want to go because they've won bigger trophies. Bruh, it's the only trophy you are in. If Liverpool had a game at Wembley and had a chance to win the FA Cup, even after winning the Premier League, they would fill out Wembley. So Man City fans giving this excuse that oh we won bigger, that's bullshit. Y'all don't have a fan base, and if you do have a fan base, it's children and no father, no uncle, no guardian will pay a ticket for their child to go because I can't take you alone. I have to go with you, and I'm not going to watch Man City play boring pep football. I want to go watch Man United, my team. I want to go watch Chelsea. I want to go watch West Ham. Hell, I want to go watch Southampton. Right? And Man City have a project to expand the Etihad. Y'all are having trouble packing it out right now. It's the reason Pep is so skinny because he's winning all these things, but then there's nobody there to celebrate with. Nobody. Literally nobody there to celebrate it with you. So weird. Anyway, I have this project that I want to attend WrestleMania 41 next year, and I just wanted to tell you all. And I'm not looking for like a donor or anything. I just want to attend WrestleMania 41 next year, and the best way I can do that is to earn more money, and by earning more money, I'll be able to afford the ticket. So like right now I work a 9 to 5, I run errands, I have clients and all that, and I'm really trying to save up to be able to attend WrestleMania 41. So I think the best way that can happen is for me to get to a position where I'm earning from YouTube, I guess, monetize my channel, but then I can't monetize my channel with 50 subscribers. I have to get my subscriber count way higher. So follow, like, share, subscribe. That's helped me get to WrestleMania 41 by sharing my content out there. Just copy the link, send it to a friend, and I will so much appreciate it. Anyway, have a lovely week, and I'll see you all on the next one.